thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a turnip planter in the sweet nightingale. And I was a-walking one morning real last, some Dorsetshire farmers I chanced for to pass, and one of them said as we went strolling by, there be more birds in the long grass than there be in the sky. Ah, Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the words always grow, and it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a turnip planter in the sweet nightingale. Now Sarah's my girlfriend and I've lost her soul, cause it's big as an haystack and 40 years old. Farmer says she's ginormous and loud do we scoff, cause you has to leave a chalk mark to show where you left off. Oh, Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the words always grow, and it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a turnip planter in the sweet nightingale. Farmer looks at young Gwendolyn and he looked at young Ned, what an handsome young couple they ought to be wed. But Farmer says sadly, is it possible? Of course, cause Gwendolyn's me daughter and Ned is me horse. Of course it is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the words always grow, and it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a turnip planter in the sweet nightingale. Now Sarah went milking with Nelly the cow, she pulled and she tugged but she didn't quite know how, so after a short while Nelly turned with a frown, then you hang on tight love, I'll jump up and down. Of course it is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the words always grow, and it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a turnip planter in the sweet nightingale.
A gypsy rover came over the hill, down to the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Ardy-doo, ardy-doo, da-day, ardy-doo, ardy-day. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. She left her father's castle gate, she left her own true lover, left her house and her estate to follow the gypsy rover. Ardy-doo, ardy-doo, da-day, ardy-doo, ardy-day. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. My father mounted swiftest steed, searching the valleys all over, sought his daughter at great speed, and the whistling gypsy rover. Ardy-doo, ardy-doo, da-day, ardy-doo, ardy-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of the lady. At last he came to a castle gate, down by the river Pleiade, and there was a whiskey, and there was wine, for the gypsy and his lady. Ardy-doo, ardy-doo, da-day, ardy-doo, ardy-day. He whistled and sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the hearts of the lady. He is no gypsy, your father dear, but lord of these lands all over. And I will stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy rover. Ardy-doo, ardy-doo, da-day, ardy-doo, ardy-day. He whistled and he sang till the greenwoods rang, and he won the heart of the lady.
Oxfordshire, all as I strayed, one fine May morn to take the air. It's there I spied a pretty fair maid, as she was going to Towersy Fair. Hustling, bustling, hurrying, scurrying, laughing and dancing, and nobody worrying. Early, early in the morning, on the road to Towersy Fair. Says I, fair maid, where do you wander? O'er the fields and meadows gay. Says she, kind sir, it's over yonder to Towersy Fair, I'm making me way. Hustling, bustling, hurrying, scurrying, laughing and dancing, and nobody worrying. Early, early in the morning, on the road to Towersy Fair. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds bright, and long and golden was her hair. Her feet were nimble, her step was light, as we walked on to Towersy Fair. Hustling, bustling, hurrying, scurrying, laughing and dancing, and nobody worrying. Early, early in the morning, on the road to Towersy Fair. Stopped a while to sport and play. Now this pretty girl's gotten the ring, and it's time to name the wedding day. Hustling, bustling, hurrying, scurrying, laughing and dancing, and nobody worrying. Early, early in the morning, on the road to Towersy Fair. In Oxfordshire, all as I strayed, one fine May morn to take the air. It's there I spied a pretty fair maid, as she was going to Towersy Fair. Hustling, bustling, hurrying, scurrying, laughing and dancing, and nobody worrying. Early, early in the morning, on the road to Towersy Fair.
As I rode by the dockside one evening so rare, to view the still waters and take the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing this song. Oh, take me away, boys, my time is not long. Now Fiddler's Green is a place I've heard tell, where fishermen go if they don't go to hell, where the weather is fair and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. The sky's always clear and there's never a gale, and the fish jump on board with a flip of their tail. You can lie at your leisure, there's no work to do, and the skipper's below making tea for the crew. And when you're in dock and the long trip is through, there's pubs and there's clubs and there's lasses there too. The girls are all pretty and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing on every tree. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, oh shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green. I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rolling sea, and a play me old squeeze box as we sail along, with the wind in the rigging to sing me this song. Dress me up in me oilskins and jumper, no more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday in Fiddler's Green.
Come and buy me a poor gent rye. Gather round the broadside, man, and pay your money down. Alles long and short, and the best of every sort. For a single paltry penny, all the news of London town. There are floods in Worcester town, and the rain is tumbling down, and a most amazing monster has been captured in the Dee. Here's a bold stirring tale of the hunting of the whale, and the story of a parson who was pressed away to sea. Come and buy me a poor gent rye. Gather round the broadside, man, and pay your money down. Alles long and short, and the best of every sort. For a single paltry penny, all the news of London town. It's the finest sheets of all, fresh the date which station is all. A newly written ballad of Lord Nelson's victory. Here's the news from all the courts, all the cases and reports, and the rantings of a pirate who was hanged on Tyburn Tree. Come and buy me a poor gent rye. Gather round the broadside, man, and pay your money down. Alles long and short, and the best of every sort. For a single paltry penny, all the news of London town. Here's the story of a maid of the brisk and rambling trade, deceiving of a tinker who was taken by her charms, and the story of a wife, it's the truth upon the life, who came upon her husband rolling in the milkmaid's arms. Come and buy me a poor gent rye. Gather round the broadside, man, and pay your money down. Ballast long and short, and the best of every sort. For a single paltry penny, all the news of London town.
Now me grandmother, she had at the age of 83, took sick into her bed and then her died. And after she was dead, the will of course was read by a lawyer as we all sat by her side. To me brother it was found she left £100, likewise to me sisters I declare. But when it came to me, the lawyer says, I see she's only left you her old armchair. How they titter, how they chat, how me brothers and me sisters laugh, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's only left you her old armchair. Well, I hardly thought it fair, but I said I didn't care, and in the evening took the chair away. How the neighbours chaffed, me brother he laughed, but said 'twould come in useful some day. Oh, when you settle down in life and find yourself a wife, you'll find it very handy, I declare. On a cold and frosty night, when the fire burns bright, you can consider in your old armchair. How they titter, how they chat, how me brothers and me sisters laugh, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's only left you her old armchair. Well, what me brother said was true, for in a year or two I settled down in married life. First the lass I'd court, and then the ring I bought, and so I took her to the church to be me wife. And now me wife and me, we're as happy as can be, and in the evening when me work is done, I never like to roam, I prefer to stay at home, sitting in me old armchair. How they titter, how they chat, how me brothers and me sisters laugh, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's only left you her old armchair. One night the chair fell down, when I picked it up I found the seat had fallen out upon the floor. And there to my surprise, right before me eyes, lay a lot of notes, £1,000 or more. When me brother heard of this, the fellow I confess he went nearly mad with rage and tore his hair. But I only looked at him and said unto him, Jim, don't you wish you had her old armchair? How they titter, how they chat, how me brothers and me sisters laugh, when they heard the lawyer declare, Granny's only left you her old armchair. On a bluff, there lived 3 billy goats gruff. A little billy goat, middle billy goat, great big billy goat gruff. Every day, they run and jump and play. A little billy goat, middle billy goat, great big billy goat gruff.
At the bottom of the hill was a little river and a bridge under which lived a big bad troll who ate anyone who dared to cross. One day, the 3 billy goats gruff ate the last of their grass and decided to cross the bridge to the lush green meadow on the other side. But as little billy goat gruff started to cross the bridge, the big bad troll stuck his head up and sang his big bad troll song.
I'm a troll on the road. I'm a troll on the road. I'm a troll on the road, and I'll eat you for supper.
And little billy goat gruff said,
Mr. Troll, I'm so small, there's nothing to eat on me. Oh, wait for me brother, me girt fat brother, there's much more meat on me.
Right, over you go.
Hop and skip, clippity-clop, hippity-hop, I'm over the rickety bridge.
Then Middle Billy Goat Gruff started across the bridge. The big bad troll stuck his head up and said,
I'm a troll, only roll. I'm a troll, only roll. I'm a troll, only roll. And I need you to suffer.
And Middle Billy Goat Gruff said,
Oh, Mr. Troll, I'm not so small. There is more meat on me. But wait for me brother, me girt fat brother, and I do for you dinner and tea.
Right, over you go.
Hop and skip, clippity-clop, hippity-hop, I'm over the rickety bridge.
Then Great Big Billy Goat Gruff started across the bridge. The big bad troll stuck his head up and said,
I'm a troll, foldy roll. I'm a troll, foldy roll. I'm a troll, foldy roll. And I need you to suffer.
Get back in your hole, you horrible troll. You've seen the last of your days. I'm Big Gruff and I've had enough of your moly throwy ways.
And Great Big Billy Goat Gruff put his head down. He put his horns out. And he charged. And he butted that big bad troll over the bridge, over the trees, over the hills, up, high into the sky. And he was never, ever heard of again. So now,
every day, they run and jump and play. Little Billy Goat, Middle Billy Goat,
Great Big Billy Goat Gruff.
As I was a-walking one morning in spring, I met with some travellers in an old country lane. One was an old man, the second a maid, the third was a young boy who smiled as he said, with the wind in the willows and the birds in the sky, there's a bright sun to warm us wherever we lie. We have bread and fishes and a jug of red wine to share on our journey with all of mankind. So I asked them to tell me their name and their race, that I may remember the kindness and grace. My name it is Joseph, this is Mary my wife, and this is our young son, who is our delight. With the wind in the willows and the birds in the sky, there's a bright sun to warm us wherever we lie. We have bread and fishes and a jug of red wine to share on our journey with all mankind. We are travelling to Glaston through England's green lanes, to hear of men's troubles, to hear of men's pains. We travel the wide world, all the land and the sea, to tell all the people how they can be free. With the wind in the willows and the birds in the sky, there's a bright sun to warm us wherever we lie. We have bread and fishes and a jug of red wine to share on our journey with all of mankind. So sadly I left them that old country lane. I know that I never shall see them again. One was an old man, the second a maid, the third was a young boy who smiled as he said, with the wind in the willows and the birds in the sky, there's a bright sun to warm us wherever we lie. We have bread and fishes and a jug of red wine to share on our journey with all of mankind. With the wind in the willows and the birds in the sky, there's a bright sun to warm us wherever we lie. We have bread and fishes and a jug of red wine to share on our journey with all of mankind.
In Plymouth Town there lived a maid, mark well what I do say. In Plymouth Town there lived a maid, and she was a mistress of a trade. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. I took this fair maid for a walk, mark well what I do say. I took this fair maid for a walk, she didn't cry, she didn't squawk. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. I sat this fair maid by a tree, mark well what I do say. I sat this fair maid by a tree, she said, young man, you're after me. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. I put me hand upon her knee, mark well what I do say. I put me hand upon her knee, she said, young man, you're awfully free. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. I put me hand upon her thigh, mark well what I do say. I put me hand upon her thigh, she looked at me and winked her eye. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. Was then I got an awful shock, mark well what I do say. Was then I got an awful shock, her skirt was a kilt and her name was Jock. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid. A roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid.
Take your time, me lovely old lad, there ain't no reason to hurry, for as long as you're able to wind up me clock, then I have no need for to worry. You first wound me clock up on our wedding day, you promised would always be striking, though the spring's getting weaker and feeble the tick, it's still very much to me liking. Take your time, me lovely old lad, there ain't no reason to hurry, for as long as you're able to wind up me clock, then I have no need for to worry. I mind the times when we were young. You worked at the hedging and diking. You'd go out at dawn and work through till the dusk, and come home 4:00 to be striking. Take your time, me lovely old lad, there ain't no reason to hurry, for as long as you're able to wind up me clock, then I have no need for to worry. As time went by, our children grew up. We're soon taking wedding vows binding, and I told all me daughters the one thing I'd learned: make sure your clock's often need winding. Take your time, me lovely old lad, there ain't no reason to hurry, for as long as you're able to wind up me clock, then I have no need for to worry. And now that we're nearing the end of our time, and you are so tired and grey, love, oh, it still pleases me when you wind up me clock, and it will to the end of me days, love. Take your time, me lovely old lad, there ain't no reason to hurry, for as long as you're able to wind up me clock, then I have no need for to worry. The eye can wander, heath and bog are everywhere. Not a bird sings out to cheer us, folks are standing gaunt and bare. We are the peat bog soldiers, marching with our spades to the moor. Up and down the guards are pacing, no one can get through. Flight would mean a sure death facing, guns and barbed wire greet our view. We are the beanbog soldiers, marching with our spades to the moor. But for us there's no complaining, winter will in time be past. One day we will cry So I thought I'd hold auditions for to find the best musicians. Some who played, they made the grade, and some they played like hell. I picked the best in all the West, and here's the personnel.
There was Bernard Mace on the old string bass, made from a great big packing case. Next to he comes Amos Draper, wizard of the gum and paper. Arnold Sluggy blows the jug, he's banned from all the locals.
And I'm the star with my guitar, harmonica and vocals. Now what was worse and made us curse was finding somewhere to rehearse. Neither of the pubs would wear us, for it seemed they couldn't bear us. Folks all laughed and called us daft, we took it on the chin. I was always fond of the old duck pond until they chucked us in.
Then Bernard Macy sailed through space, followed by his own main base. Amos Draper, he did try to keep his roll of paper dry. Arnold Slug went glug, 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 and very quickly sank.
And my gumboots were full of newts when I reached other bank. And then one day old Farmer Grey came up to us and this did say, all his beasts like music played 'em, would we kindly serenade 'em? So off we sped to the old cowshed. The cows, they did adore us. They banged their pails, wagged their tails, and joined in every chorus.
Then Bernard Mace with his old string bass, a great big jersey licked his face. Another got attached to Amos Draper, chewed up all his pale pink paper. Filled the jug of Arnold Slug, his kindness to acknowledge.
And I got a kiss from a pretty young miss out the agricultural college. So, in 1 week we, quite uniquely, topped the charts in the Farmer's Weekly. Play your cows are rhythm and blues, yo. Get 3 times more milk than usual. We've got plans and lots of fans, no rivals do we fear, 'cause every cow loves Mammal and a jug band playing here. Mammal and a jug band playing here. We don't care what Mammal and a play that music in house. Mammal and a jug band playing here. Now Bernard Mace has a shirt of lace, and his hair completely hides his face. And so does that of Amos Draper, getting in between his comb and paper. Arnold Slug's got a pop-art jug, we broke our mother's hearts. We look so queer in all this gear since we've hit the charts. Bound across the salt sea, goodbye, fare you well, we wish you well. We're homeward bound to the old country, goodbye, fare you well, we're homeward bound. Oh, did you not hear the old man say, goodbye, fare you well, we wish you well, we're homeward bound this very same day. Goodbye, fare you well, we're homeward bound. So goodbye to Sally and goodbye to Sue. Goodbye, fare you well, we wish you well. And you married ladies, goodbye to you too. Goodbye, fare you well, we're homeward bound. The topsails are loosed and the anchors away. Goodbye, fare you well, we wish you well. She heels to the breeze as she gathers her way. Goodbye, fare you well, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound, we'll have you to know. Goodbye, fare you well, we wish you well. And over the water to England must go. Goodbye, fare you well, we're homeward bound.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane.
Gather round, all you sinners, we'm about to tell you of the evils of smoking, drinking, and all the sins of the flesh.
Oh, goody, goody!
Once I was happy and had a good wife. I had enough money to last time for life.
Tell 'em, brother!
I met me a girl and we went on a spree.
Poor sinner!
She taught I to smoke and drink whiskey.
Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane.
Take heed, brethren, smoking kills.
Get on it, cures kippers!
No, friend. Cigarettes is a blot on the whole human race.
Suck it to a brother!
A man is a monkey with one in his face.
It's true, friend!
Here's my definition. Believe I, dear brother.
Believe!
A fire on the one end and a fool on t'other.
Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane.
Mister! What's one?
I had a chicken once that drank whiskey.
Oh,
It laid Scotch eggs.
Boy, quiet, Willie.
Now perhaps they repent of their right on your grave.
Repent!
The women and whiskey, your lives are for slave.
You do!
Take warning, dear stranger, take warning, dear friend.
Listen.
Now write in big letters these words at the end.
Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane.
Mister! Hang on! What's want now?
Is it true that women be the devil's work?
They certainly be, brother.
Lucky devil!
Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women, they'll drive me crazy, they'll drive me insane. Ho-ha!
Midsummer's Eve it fell on a Saturday. Sue and William went to be wed. They had music played by a fiddler. Let's go dancing, William, he said. They danced, danced around. They danced to the fiddler's sound. Midnight struck and then said the fiddler, dancing on a Sunday wouldn't be right. Sue gave a laugh, don't care if to hell I go, I'll find another fiddler tonight. They dance, dance around. They dance to the fiddler's sound. Off went the fiddler, left them a grumbling. Then another fiddler came along the way. You want to dance and I'd like to play for you. Tunes he played both merry and gay. They dance, dance around. They dance to the fiddler's sound. Stop, cried the dancers, no, cried the fiddler. He kept on in spite of all their moans. They couldn't stop their jerking and stumbling. Then in a flash he turned them into stones. They dance around. They dance to the fiddler's sound. Dancing where the devil played at his request. They paid the price for dancing on a Sunday, ever as stones they stand at rest. They dance, dance, dance around. They dance, dance to the fiddler's sound.
I touched her on the toe, that's my share, that's my toe and neck, and you can play there. Toe and neck, a trip her up, I loved my dear. The more I loved my knicker draw near. I touched her on the knee, that's my share, that's my knee and neck, and you can play there. Knee and neck, a toe trip, I loved my dear. The more I loved my knicker draw near. I touched her on the thigh, that's my share, that's my thigh, that and you can play there. Thigh, back, and knee, and neck, and toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I loved my knicker draw near. I touched her on the... That's my share, that's my funny thing, and you can play there. Funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the navel, that's my share, that's my navel string, and you can play there. Navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the breast, that's my share, that's my breastplate, and you can play there. Breastplate, navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the chin, that's my share, that's my chin, her chops, and you can play there. Chin and chops, breastplate, navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the mouth, that's my share, that's my chatterbox, and you can play there. Chatterbox, chin and chops, breastplate, navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the snout, that's my share, that's my snotterbox, and you can play there. Snotterbox, chatterbox, chin and chops, breastplate, navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the eyes, that's my share, that's my lookers out, and you can play there. Lookers out, snotterbox, chatterbox, chin and chops, breastplate, navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. I touched her on the head, that's my share, that's my louse strap, and you can play there. Louse strap, lookers out, snotterbox, chatterbox, chin and chops, breastplate, navel string, a funny thing, a thigh, back, a knee, and neck, a toe, trip, I love my dear. The more I love my knicker draw near. We're the D-Day Dodgers out in Italy, always on the vino, always on the spree. 8th Army skivers in our tanks, we live in Rome among the Yanks. We are the D-Day Dodgers in sunny Italy. We landed at Salerno, a holiday with pay. The Jerry's brought the banners out to cheer us on our way. They showed us the sights and made us tea. We all had girls, the beer was free. So welcome the D-Day Dodgers in sunny Italy. Well, Naples and Casino
were taken in our stride. We didn't go to fight there, we just went for the ride. Anzio and Sangro, they're just names. We only went to look for dames. Those artful D-Day dodgers in sunny Italy.
On the way to Venice, we had such a lovely time. We took a bus to Rimini along the Gothic line. Sorrento, Bologna, we will go. And after that, we'll have a fiddle in the Po. We'll still be D-Day dodgers in sunny Italy.
Dear Lady Astor, you think you know a lot,
Standing on a platform
and talking Tommy rot.
You're England's sweetheart and her pride.
We think your mouth's too bloody wide.
That's from your D-Day dodgers in sunny Italy. Look around the mountains in the mud and rain. You'll see the scattered crosses, there's some which have no names. Heartbreak and toil and suffering gone, the boys beneath them slumber on. Those are the D-Day dodgers who stayed in Italy. Those are the D-Day dodgers who stayed in Italy. I danced in the morning when the world was begun. I danced in the moon and the stars and the sun. Came down from heaven and I danced on the earth. At Bethlehem I had my birth. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced for the scribes and the Pharisee, but they wouldn't dance and they wouldn't follow me. I danced for the fishermen, James and John. They came with me and the dance goes on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on a Sabbath and I cured the lame. The holy people said it was a shame. They whipped me, stripped me, hung me high, left me there on a cross to die. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. I danced on a Friday when the sky turned black. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back. They buried my body and they thought I'd gone, but I am the dance and I still go on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all wherever knocked me down, but I leapt up high, for I am the life that will never, never die. I'll live in you if you live in me. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he. I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. Shepherds watched their flocks by night, all seated on the ground. The angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. They cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. They cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. Fear not, said he, for mighty dread had seized the troubled mind. Glad tidings of great joy I bring to you and all mankind. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. They cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. They cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. To you in David's town this day is born of David's line a Saviour who is Christ the Lord, and this shall be the sign. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. They cheer us on our heavenly on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. All glory be to God on high, and to the earth be peace. Goodwill henceforth from heaven to men, begin and never cease. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. Sweet bells, sweet chiming Christmas bells. They cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells. They cheer us on our heavenly way, sweet chiming bells.
The merry month of May, when bees from flower to flower did hum, soldiers through the town marched gay, and the villagers ran to the sound of the drum. The cobbler he's thrown down is all, with last an apron he has done. Left wax and thread for powder ball, he's left it all to follow the drum. Tailor, he's gone off his board and said he'd wallop his foes, good lord, but he's left his bodkin for a sword and gone with the rest to follow the drum. Robin swore he'd leave his plough, his team and furrow just begun. With country life he'd had, and now he'd leave it all and follow the drum. The one was lame, another blind, the third no dumb. They said it was a burning shame that they couldn't go and follow the drum. In the merry month of May, when bees from flower to flower did hum, soldiers through the town marched gay, and the villagers ran to the sound of the drum. If 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why, and shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? If 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why, a good sword and a trusty hand, a merry heart and true, King James's men shall understand what Cornish lads can do. And have they fixed the where and when, and shall Trelawney die? His 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? His 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. But spoke the captain brave and bold, a merry wight was he. The London towers where Michael's Hall will set Trelawney free. We'll cross the Tamar land to land, the Severn is no stay. All for one and hand, who shall bid us stay? And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? It's 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. And when we get to London Wall, a pleasant sight to view. Come forth, ye cowards all, is better men than you. Trelawney he's in keep and hold, Trelawney he may die. But 20,000 Cornish bold shall know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? This 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. A good sword and a trusty hand, a merry heart and true. King James's men shall understand what Cornish lads can do. And how they fix the where and when shall Trelawney die? This 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? This 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? This 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? This 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. And shall Trelawney live, or shall Trelawney die? This 20,000 Cornishmen shall know the reason why. Trelawney! True-bred country chap, me father comes from Wareham. Me mother, she's got some more like I, and well knows how to rear 'em. Some folks calls I bacon face, and others termit head. But I can prove I bain't no fool, though I be country bred. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy, the crows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Those nobby swells, they laugh and chaff to see I eat fat bacon. They couldn't touch that country stuff, but that's where they're mistaken. On wine and grog they do their airs and lord it at their ease. But give I fat pork from the sty, or a lump of bread and cheese. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy, the crows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Oh, bain't it prime in summertime when we goes out haymaking?
The lasses, they will all turn out, and freedom will be taken. They likes to get us country chaps, of course, in harmless play. They likes to get us country chaps and roll us in the hay. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy that grows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Now you should see my pretty maid, they calls her our Mary. Her work's as busy as a bumblebee in Farmer Jones's dairy. And don't she make they dumplings nice? By Jove, I means to try 'em, and ask her if she wouldn't splice wi' a rustic chap like I am. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy that grows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. The forest above and the coombe below on a bright September's morn. It's the soul of a clod who thanks not God that ever his body was born. So hurry along, the stag's afoot, the master's up and away. Halloo, halloo, we'll follow him through from Bratton to Porlock Bay. Hark to the tuft, his challenge through, 'tis a note that the red deer knows. His courage awakes and away he breaks, and up to the moor he goes. Here comes the huntsman bringing the pack, steady he's led them on. By the sound of the chime you may tell that it's time to harden your hearts and be gone. So hurry along, the stag's afoot, the master's up and away. Halloo, halloo, we'll follow him through from Bratton to Porlock Bay. With all his rights and 7 on top, his eye is the eye of a king, and he'll beggar the pride of those who ride before he leaves the ling. Night to Cotton, Arrowcut, Tunica Pass, straight for the north they race. They're heading then straight for Blackmore Gate and setting a bounding pace. So hurry along, the stag's afoot, the master's up and away. Halloo, halloo, we'll follow him through from Bratton to Porlock Bay. They're running him now on a breast-high scent, and he leaves us standing still. As we swing round by Whistling Pound, he's far up Calicum Hill. The pack are a string of straggling hounds, the quarry's a dancing midge. As we tighten our reins at the edge of the change, he's far over Territon Ridge. So hurry along, the stag's afoot, the master's up and away. Halloo, halloo, we'll follow him through from Bratton to Porlock Bay. He's gone by Kinnock and Lucock Moor, he's gone by Wincock's Lee. By the little white town they've turned him down, now he's swimming in the open sea. So hurry along, we'll both be in the fields of parish away. In the field of two we followed him through from Bratton to Porlock Bay. It is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the wurzel bush grow. And it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail with your girlfriend on a turmeric plant with a sweet nightingale. I
I'm Henry the Eighth, I am Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She'd been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry.
Henry!
She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. I'm her 8th old man called Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am.
I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. Henry! She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. No, Sam! I'm her 8th old man called Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am. When I was bound apprentice in famous Lincolnshire, full well I served my master for more than 7 years, till I took up a poaching, as you shall quickly hear. For 'tis my delight and a shining night in the season of the year. For 'tis my delight and a shining night in the season of the year. As me and my companions were setting 4 or 5, and taking of them up again, we caught the deer alive. We popped them in the bag, me boys, and up around its steer. For 'tis my delight and a shining night in the season of the year. For 'tis my delight and a shining night in the season of the year.
Where as the been since I saw thee?
Since I saw thee on Ilkley Moor Batat.
Where as the been since I saw thee?
Where as the been since I saw
Where as the been since I saw thee?
thee by gum on Ilkley Moor Batat.
Where's that?
On Ilkley Moor Batat.
Where's that?
On Ilkley Moor Batat. I've been a courting Mary Jane. Mary Jane on Ilkley Moor Batat. I've been a courting Mary Jane. I've been a courting Mary. I've been a courting Mary Jane. I go on Ilkley Moor Batat.
Where's that?
On Ilkley Moor Batat.
Where?
On Ilkley Moor Batat. She's a lassie from Lancashire, just a lassie from Lancashire. She's a lassie that I love dear, oh so dear. Though she dresses in clogs and shawl, she's the sweetest lass of them all. None can be rarer, no fairer than Sarah, my lassie from Lancashire.
I went to Blaydon Races, it was on the 9th of June, 1862 on a summer's afternoon. I got the bus from Bambra's and she was heavy laden. Away we went down Collingwood Street that's on the road to Blaydon.
Oh, me lads, you should have seen us standing, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lassies there, all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Blaydon races. Oh, me lads, you should have seen us standing, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lassies there, all with smiling faces, ganning along the Scotswood Road to see the Blaydon races. Sit in the firelight with a pint pot in their hand, remembering the village band. There's Bert who bang the big bass drum and walks like he's still wearing one. There's Bill and Harry and Joe and Roy, last of the village pride and joy. We are the village band, marching down the street so grand, past our prime but still in time with the village band. Tales unwind and legends grow, no attraction could compare at Barnard's Fete or Village Fair. When Squire's son were 21, we all marched off to start the fun. Off in the pub to have a few, and arrived where the two were halfway through. We are the village band, marching down
streets so grand, and past our privates filling time with the village band. From Major Henry Gray, practised in the fields all day, threw his pitchfork up with force and ran like hell when it went off course. Leather lungs at Jimmy's sign, from calling cows at milking time. He blew the trumpet so strong and sweet that the cows would follow him down the street. We are the village band, marching down the street so grand, past our privates still in time with the village band. When old Jim died, we buried his trombone by his side. That was his only love, and we thought he'd like it up above. As his ghost rose up aloft, he seemed to whisper softly, when we meet in the promised land, once more we'll be the village band. We are the village band, marching down the street so grand, and past our privates still in time with the village band. We are the village